Evening, folks. My second video today. It's New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Sunday, January 1st, 2023. It's a tribute to my early mentor, Mr. R.A. Mansour. I'm wearing a suit that his wonderful wife, Hadla, gave me some years ago when after she sold her home and she was moving to Halifax to be closer to some of their many fine children. And so I'm very proud to have Mr. Mansour's suit on this evening. And he was a wonderful gentleman. I just finished watching a video on Neil Diamond. They come to America on the boats and on the planes, okay? The same idea with the Lebanese and Syrian people that came to Nova Scotia. Most of them would be back around World War I, late 1800s, early 1900s. And what would a backpack from place to place is Mr. Mansour, Mr. R.A. Mansour, Rushdie Arthur Mansour's father was A.A. Mansour, is Ahmed Arthur Mansour. They called him Art. A. Mansour store in Mulgrave. Okay, and he was moved to Lower River and had Mansour's furniture. I was selling Amway. There was a strike in the summer of '74 of the support staff, and I think the teachers too, in 1974. So it was May, and it was good weather. I got down to Kanish, and I had some very good sales. And Mr. Mansour bought some furniture polish for me, and I later went back to see him. Would he hire me? And he will hire you, Johnny. And he hired me. And I can tell you, it's probably the best deal I ever had. I worked that summer, and after I quit school, I worked part of another year with him before I went in business my own again. And my own full-time, then I should say, not again, but full-time. He takes, and it was just wonderful. If I had to pay to be in his presence that one summer and part of the following year, to be in his presence, what I learned more from Mr. Mansour in that fully was less than 1 year, spread over a year and a half, till I'd learned at any university in 4 years. I'm going to repeat that. I had the privilege of learning more from Mr. R.A. Rushdie Mansour in that 10 to 12 months, spread over a year and a half, than I'd ever learned in university in 4 years. Persistence, courage, nerve, gall, guts, and all these things never go to style. When an immigrant comes on a boat, Jewish, Lebanese, Ukrainian now, Portuguese, Polish in years gone by, Afghanistanians, whatever, they are all contribute to the fabric of the country, and they have courage, guts, gall, and nerve, and persistence, courage, guts, gall, nerve, and persistence, and tremendously hard workers. And so this is my relatively brief video on Mr. R.A. Mansour. It was my distinct privilege and honor had I paid him, I repeat, had I paid him to be in his presence, it would have been the best deal ever. I opened my store in Port Beckerton. He put a furnace in, didn't charge me the rent. The former Ocean Co-op, it was my first store. I rented land from that Lower River. I had my first fruit stand in 76. 77, 78 was by the Irving Station. 79 back to Lower River. And spent, 35 years at beautiful Auld Cove. So anyway, Mrs. Mansour I'm going to mention had a wonderful wife, Hadla. And she said, Johnny, our children are our goal. I'll never forget her saying that. I was up there after Mr. Mansour died with Geraldine one day, and she made us lovely lunch. And that's why she was a fantastic cook. And she said, Johnny, our children are our gold, G-O-L-D, the children. And each one of those kids, Khaled, Nadia, Ahmed, Adnan, little girls, some of them were very small when I was there. There's Ford Canada, one's a lawyer, one's a businessman, other guy's big man at GE General Electric. Some of them were small when I was there, so I don't know how to, but they all turned out well. And with that, I got to go. I wish you all the best. God bless. You say in Arabic, you say shukrin. Thank you for viewing. In Arabic, you say for thank you very much, shukrin jazilan. It's a thank you very much, 1,000 blessings. It's very similar to the Scottish people say they have an expression 1,000 welcomes. So you say in Arabic, Alpha Mabruk, 1,000 blessings. Thank you very much. All the best. Happy New Year. Never get discouraged. Keep on going. We can learn so much from immigrants of all ethnicity. Their persistence and determination encourage those people in hard work. It never goes out of style. And making this suit must be 30 years old, and it's in fine form. It's in fine form. I used to bring Mr. Mansour stuff to Silver's dry cleaners in those days. And Silver's dry cleaners, and bring them back over, and it was a silver clean. With that, I got to go. All the best. God bless. Good night.